Game's up! You're surrounded! Come out with your hands on your head!
Goddamn, I need a drink.
Son of a bitch! Give me a drink! One of the night! I just can't fit me! Son of a bitch! If I can't get clean, I'm gonna drink my life away.
And good afternoon, boys and girls, and how you doing? Welcome to the TheHairyJobbie podcast, the first ever podcast from live from the TheHairyJobbie. And today we have the owner proprietor of the TheHairyJobbie, Mr. Colin Liddell, with us today. Hi, Colin, how you doing?
You sound like an old Paul Coyer there, isn't the way you're going?
Paul Coyer.
It's one for the teenagers.
This is no Tiger Tim.
Tiger Tim.
Fuck that.
Hey, pup pickers, hey. Aye, it's me, it's Colin here. Just shooting the breeze with a big man.
Just before today's Rangers Marseille friendly at Ibrox, kicking off at 3 p.m, we've got a time of 12:30 exact. Punch my mic, I'll punch you then. See how that goes. The first ever TheHairyJobbie podcast. We decided to put this together. We're listening to other podcasts for the Rangers team and the Rangers crew, and most of them are absolutely superb. They come up with great content, great ideas and great things, but
So we thought, let's do a shite one.
right, bad one.
Right stinking one.
See how that goes. And we decided to have a wee venture into this and maybe try and create other angles. Colin and I talk about Rangers almost every day. Definitely every day. Every day. And most of the conversations we have said, this would be a brilliant podcast. It's just this conversation we're having. So we decided today, we decided a while ago to do it, but today we've got all the clobber, we've got all the stuff set up. We are in the TheHairyJobbie, right? We'll take pictures and we'll show you pictures from inside the TheHairyJobbie doing this podcast.
The two sound men are costing us a fortune.
They are, aye. These producers. They're fleecing us.
Aye, I know. Peter Norfolk, John Good. They go by the name of Norfolk and Good.
No fucking good, aye. And Harvey Weinstein. He's doing this one. Bad juju. So Big Colin's sitting at the bar now, a bottle of beer, and
Yes.
he's chilling, and Big Man's on the driving today, so there's no booze alcohol for him. So going back over Rangers pre-season, last season I thought we had a fantastic season for Steven Gerrard's first goal, but we're not going to troll into that too much today. We're going to look forward, look at the signings for this season so far, and again the rumours from brilliant online Twitter sources. 4 lads, they're normally very good. Heart and Hand are normally very good with their stuff, and they're saying there's still 2 signings to come. That's very, very good news.
I dare say there'll be players out. I dare say. Sorry, you don't need to wave me in a mic. I know what a mic is.
You're getting further and further away. I just sat out here and shout at you.
The wee guy with the sound boom, he's supposed to be following me. He's just standing there scratching his arm. Fucking hell. Right. I dare say there'll be players going out.
Yeah,
I dare
7.
say-
7 seemingly.
It wouldn't even make a dent in the squad, Ian.
I don't think so.
7 going out.
No, I don't think so. 7 gone out, 2 coming in.
Aye, we're 7 gone out. How many's came in? 8's came in, and we've still got a settled squad.
Mm-hmm.
First time since Waller. I should imagine.
First time since Waller. Wow, 2011. We're now 2019. Still,
Let's
yes.
get back to you here and now.
So, signings so far this season, we've had Jordan Jones. Seen a couple of games now, Jordan Jones under his belt, and for me, he's been very impressive.
He's very, very
when he
direct.
said he was signing in January, a lot of Rangers fans thought
Need to tighten that, I think, mate.
it's tight, mate. That's it. It's all sorted.
Okay. I thought you were doing a Freddie Mercury.
No.
No! Right.
That wee meme with the meerkat popping up there. That jumped in my head.
All right.
Jordan Jones, when they said they were signing him in January, a lot of Rangers fans on social media were very critical of Rangers signing Jordan Jones, and they were also critical of signing Glenn Kamara as well at the same time. If we've learned anything this season with Steven Gerrard and Mark Allen in particular, is that when they pick a player, it's a player, you know.
Especially for January onwards.
Yeah, I think we've got this mentality now at Rangers, because we don't have the budget of other clubs. The players we do bring in have to be of a level and a standard that maybe we did. We could have took a chance before that we can't take a chance now. We can't afford to lose.
£100 a prisoner.
Yeah.
I know I'm going to say that, well, Gresna was so far has been a complete and utter failure.
Mm-hmm.
Lafferty has been a failure, but again, game time, he's not had any. But what we've found is Arfield has been a better foil for the strikers than Lafferty could be.
Yeah. And, again, then you say Arfield was probably the best signing, maybe Grieg's the best signing the last season.
Oh, aye.
You know, a free transfer. You know, first signing.
You know,
Stevie Gerrard said, "You son, come play with me."
I watched the Marseille training video, and Arfield just trains with a smile on his face constantly.
Loves it.
Aye.
Loves being at Rangers.
Aye. Him and Halliday they look like, honestly.
Living the dream.
Aye.
That's what we call living the dream. If you got to do it well.
Aye.
That's what they do. The training video this week showed Rangers really well. I think some of the passing and movement, some of the drills they're now working on. So
6
much
touches, 8 touches.
Aye.
You
know, but some of the closing down,
Mm-hmm.
the players was absolutely tremendous, and I thought, wow, that's
It's a different level, Ian.
different level altogether. So Jordan Jones, Glenn Kamara, signed in January. He's been outstanding. I don't need to say anything about Glenn. Glenn is what he is. Who was his international teammate said, you're not going to find Glenn's international performances on Sports Scene. You're going to find them on X-rated channels. That tells you everything you need to know.
Oh,
that boy's playing with a smile on his face.
Yeah.
But that's just another boy you buy for 50,000 who's going to be sold for a lot of money. A lot of money. Who else did we sign this summer? Who was the first signing in the summer transfer window for us?
Is it Hasty?
Jake Hasty. Jake Hasty signed. And again, looking at Jake playing, super direct.
He's raw.
Very raw.
He's very raw. But the boy is it's a bit of a no-brainer signing him.
Absolutely.
It cost us very, very little. It was just a development fee.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I think we could have had a Lawrence Shankland for Ayr, or we could have had a Jake Hasty.
Yeah.
Hasty's been scoring goals in the Premiership. Lawrence Shankland's still got all that to prove. Why no go for the younger?
Yes, absolutely agree.
The younger player who is more versatile.
More versatile. So we move on. Joe Aribo, the big transfer in the summer for Rangers.
Are you saying that even though we've signed Helander?
Helander, yeah. Again, £4 million defender. Yeah, I'm still saying that. Even the boy Edmondson, 21-year-old, £800,000. Great signing. The boy looks a player.
Again, raw. Ian, just raw, but we can mould these players.
And we say we were going. The talk last season was we're going for Suter of Hearts.
Yeah.
They want £4 million for Suter. Rangers don't have £4 million. Rangers wouldn't signed Helander yesterday for £4 million. Why didn't we sign Suter for £4 million? Because the boy's not worth £4 million.
He's not worth £4 million. We maybe took we could have possibly took a punt at 2.
Aye. He just missed it there. Big Call's disgusted that he says his microphone's in front of his face like he's giving fellatio. Yeah.
Aye.
The big man knows that one all too well.
Aye, I was always an opera singer. Anyway.
We're talking Joe Aribo. Big signing under the radar. Big talent from, again, most people across the city are laughing, from Charlton Athletic. But there were Premiership clubs after him. There were Championship clubs. There were German teams after him. Their foreign teams looking at him as well.
Arsenal certainly. He was on the Arsenal radar.
He was on the Arsenal radar. Aye, we've definitely got a talent. We've definitely stole the march on other clubs here. I think the boy just working his way in. He's not done the same training as everybody else. He's kind of working his way up to speed. Hopefully see him today for half an hour. Get to see Joe Aribo for half an hour the day or one to play 45 minutes. You'll see quite a good player. His wee cameo against St Joseph's the other night there in the UEFA Cup, I thought he played really well. As he said in his interview yesterday, he says it was coming on in a difficult period, having to break down a team that was sitting in and defending, but he done it really well.
Oh, well, I don't really like listening to Clyde, but sometimes you can't avoid it. Usually put the radio on when I'm in the shower. And Clyde was on, and it was seemingly a Rangers supporter.
Oh, seemingly. Yes.
Aye.
My name's James. I'm a Rangers supporter from Glasgow.
Coatbridge. Anyway, I don't. These teams coming in at this Europa League, they're not good enough. They're not good enough for the Europa League. Even Rangers weren't good enough. They were getting held back. They couldn't break this team down. It was a very average performance. 4-0, Ian.
4-0.
4-0.
Shit.
Aye.
No, the Rangers fan.
And I'm a Rangers supporter as well, and we're seemingly signing this big centre back. I'm just wanting to know where the money's coming from.
Let me put this out here right now.
A Rangers supporter doesn't care where the money's coming from. We don't care where the money's coming from. Couldn't give a flying fuck where the money's coming from, just as long as we see talent in the park.
And for future reference, Rangers fans do not phone in Radio Clyde phone in. They don't. Take it for us. They
Some
don't.
of them do. Some of them just get too irate and then they do.
And then it's, your favourite beep. Oh, we have to go. And then call line 2. There's Gordon. It's Gordon DL sitting going purple in his chair there in the corner. No. So, Jake Hastie, Joe Aribo, George Edmondson, 21-year-old defender for Oldham Athletic, seem to be buying young defenders. Last year it was Katic. Paid a bit of money for Katic. Paid a bit of money. But we all know, I love Katic. I don't personally. I know you do as well. But I love the boy. I think he's just... And again, he's raw.
Still raw.
Still raw. But there's a cracking player in there.
And that crack he had last... I was going to say outside the box. It was outside Govan when they hit
it. He's shot through outside the Grand Old Opera. That's where he's shot through. Keeper got a touch to knocked on in the bar.
Aye. You can tell that keeper's still going like that. Jesus. He got his coat, his horn stuck in a fucking Glasgow taxi. That's what it feels like. Jesus. Fire door.
Aye. So we're going to need to watch for the Oxford City injury list. The wee keepers on it. He's no played a game since. No, that Katic is just, for me, finished the season really strongly. Began really well. We brought in another defender from Nottingham Forest, and I don't think that worked too well. I'm not going to tell Stevie Gerrard his job because it's Stevie Gerrard.
I know. He had flashes of okayness. I think competentness.
Mm-hmm. Competence.
The Old Firm game at Ibrox, that was possibly one of his best games, followed by the Kilmarnock game, which was
probably his worst.
Aye.
Scary.
But that's scary. Scarily bad. I think he's got it in his head, this guy, that he's a £20 million defender, and he could come up here and just stroll it. But the minute you think you're just going to come up and stroll Scottish football, that's you.
Aye. And Big Nico, now that he's shaved his head, actually looks just as mental as we know he is.
No more Mr. Nice Guy now. He cuts a striking figure, put it that way.
Absolutely. I'm definitely sticking with the Goldson Katic partnership. This big left-footed boy, he's going to have to be really good.
Well, nobody says that Goldson is a starter.
Aye. Again, we take that for granted. Is
Take
that
it
that
for
one of the
granted.
ones we turn around and say, is he though? He is. He's your kind of second captain, as you know. Third
Who
captain.
knows?
Who knows?
Who knows, he ain't.
You're right enough.
I don't think Steven Gerrard, I don't think anything's set in stone.
So, where does George Edmondson fit in this?
George Edmondson just, the boy, I think, paid $500,000 for him.
Mm-hmm.
And did he think he was going to come up here and walk straight on the side? I don't think he
so.
did.
No, I don't think he did. I think the boy's really grounded. He knows he's got work to do.
We've hopefully got a 60-game season this year.
Yeah.
And would need as many bodies as possible.
Yep. Yeah, I agree. Again, so there's 4 centre halves.
Mm-hmm.
Are you happy with the 4 centre halves we've got this season?
Well,
Going into battle with Goldson, Katic,
I like that. Will
Edmondson.
we see a wee cameo for Hollander the day?
Hollander, doubt it. I don't know if his clearance will be through. It was yesterday signed for thingy,
Blackburn next week, is that what you're saying?
international clearance. Aye, subject to international clearance, it'll probably be
Who knows?
Blackburn. Aye, who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows? Goalkeeping situation. We've got 4 goalkeepers. I think 2 of them are gone. I think that's 2 of the 7. I
I
think
don't think so.
you don't see 2 of the goalkeepers going.
No. Again,
Will they stay and hang about knowing they're not going to get a game? That's the thing.
I was
Professionalism.
thinking about this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And right now, I don't think. What you want some poop.
Pull the mic down in front of your face. You're talking sideways and the mic's in front of you.
Jesus
Minute.
Christ Almighty, man!
It's a really simple concept. You know, we talk into a microphone that way, it gets recorded. If you're talking out the door or talking to the back wall, I mean, you can sit and talk to the Peter Gabriel album on the wall,
Maybe I will.
but it'll just sound ridiculous.
I might just do that.
It's because you're twisted.
Aye. Right. Well, what were you saying there before?
Goalkeepers.
You were fucking.
Goalkeepers. Right,
Doing the
two
night train.
goalkeepers are going to go. I believe Fotheringham's away. Somebody will buy him. And
I believe.
last days of the transfer window,
I think Alnwick's away. I think.
Alnwick will be released, I believe. He'll get released.
Released?
Aye, I think they'll release him for his contract. I think they'll keep Firth, the young boy brought in by Stevie Gerrard. They'll keep him.
I don't like releasing now. I'd rather get a couple of quid in, but I know what you're saying.
Who'll buy them?
Well, he went out on loan last year. Did they set Heather on fire last
No.
year? No.
No. His team got relegated, don't know.
Did they?
Aye.
Did they? see when a player goes, they're dead to me. Even in loan. Apart from Docherty, he didn't deserve.
And Ross McCrory at Portsmouth.
Aye, of
we'll be
course.
watching their games every week.
Oh Christ, aye.
Aye. Need
You
to
know,
watch
but
Portsmouth.
just like Dodo, I didn't even know what Hampton Dodo.
Blackpool.
Aye, Holt seemingly was pretty good for Fleetwood.
Fleetwood. Mm-hmm.
But
Who's this away to Fleetwood now?
Rossa,
Oh, Jordan Rossiter's away to Fleetwood. That's right. He'll do well down there, by the way.
you think so?
I think he'll have a cracking season. Last season, his contract. Do you think there's maybe a chance for going to have a brilliant season, make a name for yourself, will give you a new contract next summer?
I wouldn't think so. I think it's been.
Where
I
does-
think Rossiter's just been.
Where does he get in?
A mitigated disaster, Ian, to tell you the truth. He came in with a blaze of glory. Oh, we've signed this future England captain who bases his game on Steven Gerrard, and the boy was made of China.
Yeah.
And you can safely say there's a player in there, but he was still injury prone at Liverpool. He was
Yeah.
injured when he came here.
Yeah. Aye, he was.
But again, Big Frank, the best in the business.
You were talking about him yesterday, Friday. Frank McParland. If your club signs Frank McParland, good luck, guys.
Aye.
Whatever it is you're doing. Yeah. So, goalkeeping situation still to be resolved. You can definitely say that.
I would love us to hold on to Big Wes.
Yeah.
I would love it because I don't think we could afford a replacement as good as him.
So, just let Alnwick go or sell him. Buttons.
Aye.
50 grand, 100 grand, take him away.
Take whatever you want.
Buy his contract, whatever it
Aye.
is. Keep Griggs, Wes, and Andy Firth.
I honestly,
Because we've moved McCrory down to Queen of the South.
I honestly think just you can say I'm talking shite, but I think there's been a vast improvement in Wes since he's trained with Griggs. Honestly,
With Griggs and Stevie Gerrard. The training's different, the setup's
training's
different, the workouts are
honestly,
different.
When they were in Portugal there, I just honestly thought the hunger the boy had was incredible, and he really showed up well in training. Really showed.
But the last few games last season,
see some of the drills
Griggs was
where they had to
mental.
jump, where they had to go left, right, left, right, and then hit the post and they're up against. He was beating everybody.
Aye, he was really good.
Honestly, and I thought, and again yesterday, when there's two attackers shooting, you're not going to save the majority of his shots, are you? But he got his
He got his fair share.
he got his fair share.
Aye, got his fair share, and I agree with you. Again, you have to take your hat off to Rangers TV this summer, who have really upped their game.
Up their game, but they could do a hell of a lot better. And I think, just even to navigate the site would be
Navigate the site would be a lot better.
Aye.
I think the content's really good, but it's so hard sometimes to navigate through the Rangers website sometimes.
No.
You need a master's degree and, clickology. Right, to find out where you're going. I think it's more luck than judgment. But the content, the videos, the team that are working there are absolutely awesome.
Yep.
Just look at your website again, guys. Make it a wee bit more user-friendly, because all the good work you're putting in is sometimes being missed and overlooked, and not getting the hits I think your work deserves.
Exactly.
The training videos have been absolutely superb.
Honestly, I've had to lie to the missus and say I've been watching porn because the amount of Rangers videos, the training videos I've been watching. What are you watching? Oh, just Asian hairy woman. It's no Rangers training videos, is it? Aye, alright, it's Rangers training videos, look.
Could tell with the deep voices. That's what it was. the occasional Shagger. So, midfield. We're moving on to midfield. We signed Shea Ojo on loan from Liverpool. He was put forward as a pacey winger and forward attacking player. I definitely think that's exactly an accurate description of what Shea Ojo is.
He's very, very direct, Ian.
Yeah.
If you've watched him, of course everybody's watched him, he's very direct. I don't think he's going to be a Kent where he goes to the byline.
Yeah.
But Kent's remit is get to the byline, put a cross in. That's where he's going.
Yeah. Find the
Ojo
body.
is cutting in.
And taking a shot.
Cutting in, taking a shot. He is.
Yeah. If Kent had that in his game, the boy would be a £50 million player.
He might have that in his game. He's just never showed it.
He said, right, got a job for you today, son. What is it, gaffer? Go and shoot on sight for us, pal, would you? Sure, mate, no worries. Against Celtic, Parkhead.
Aye. Oh, his composure, incredible.
Yep. So he does have it. He does have it. Will he come back?
It's a $50 million question, mate. I have got a feeling they will.
I've got a feeling they will as well.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a feeling they will. Could he be one of the signings?
Who knows, Ian? But
for money?
Again, well,
could you buy him?
It's no the be all and end all, is it? Really? And all the young ones are going, oh, what about Kent? What about Kent? What about Kent? Come on, we've been doing this route before. I'd love him to come back, but if he doesn't, so be it. I just don't want another Vladimir Weiss in every fucking transfer window or link to him coming back. You know that way.
He's not been mentioned this year.
No, he's not.
You starting a rumour?
No.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm not.
Categorically saying right now, Vladimir Weiss is no signing for Rangers this summer.
Or ever. There's a guy who's, maybe been can you class him selfish? But he's looked after his celly.
Oh, he's financially sorted.
Financially sorted. Aye.
Has he won anything?
No.
Since he left Rangers?
No. Well, he's maybe won the Al Jazeera Cup. I don't know.
Maybe.
We
don't watch that.
We don't.
No. So, good luck to Vladimir Weiss, but he's not coming to Rangers.
He's not coming to Rangers.
Jake Hasty we've covered. Jordan
You can
Jones.
tell we've no written. Written?
No, I've not written the script. I've no just decided to sit down and chat, just like we normally would if we were here in the shed, just ourselves talking, or if we were on the phone. And this is where
The only thing we've not talked about is the Biles and Big Ian's arse, but hey, we might go.
Biles. You know you're in Laracor when the word is Biles. It's not boils, it's Biles.
Biles.
7 and 11 and 17. And Biles.
And roasted cheese and sugar taps. Aye.
Sorry, Bazbowski. We did say it. Roasted cheese. It is roasted cheese.
Of course it is.
Anyway. So, there's still 2 signings to come. Morelos leaving, yes or no?
Probably.
I agree.
Probably. I do think he will. I think Gerrard's basically says, if you're going, make it happen soon, because I don't want 3 or 4 days left to try and bring in somebody, and we bring in a James Beattie. You know what I mean? That sort of...
Yeah, I agree. Absolutely. Do you think Rangers could stretch to sign Ken Marroof the now?
There's even talk of that's not even a possibility.
It depends who's talking, though. Yeah. We've heard all this before.
I know.
We said they weren't signing Jake Hasty. He was going to America, we were told. You know? They said we weren't signing George Edmondson because we didn't have the money, we were told.
Aye. It's just... I don't even think... We obviously had the money because we just spent it on Hollander. It's just that we're not going to budge.
No.
We'd rather go into negotiations with folks thinking we've not got a pot to piss in.
Yeah, that is a strategy.
That is a strategy, for fuck's sake.
I've got 700,000. That's what I've got.
Aye.
We want 5 million. We got 750,000.
750,000.
And Jack Annick. Right? But we're not needing a keeper.
Oh.
Right? We've got 750,000 and 2 old tractor tyres. And Jack Annick. Sorry, Jack.
And he'll fit your tyres for you.
Sorry, Jack. If you're listening, mate. Sorry. You're not the whipping boy. You're not.
No,
sorry.
No, you're the tyre fitter.
Aye. Again, we would say Kyle Lafferty, but I shall like Big Kyle.
We like Kyle. Would he?
He's a nutter, but
as everybody says, I'd like to spend half a day in his head just to see what's going on. I think the Middle East, or
Dubai or Kuwait or Oman or one of the
Azerbaijan or
no, he can only go somewhere he can spell. Oman.
One of these leagues where he can just score a
is Dubai like lay-by but with a D? Aye, that's right, Kyle.
Exactly what it is.
That's the one, mate.
Aye. Even him doing Australia, something like that, I think he would bang and go, or MLS, he'd bang in goals.
Yeah. Proved it at Hearts. Put him in an average team and he'll score goals.
Aye.
I think when maybe Big Kyle wants to be the big shot. When he's the big shot, he's the big shot. But when you come into a team that's got bigger and better players than he is,
I honestly thought he would have done better.
I thought he'd have done better.
That Villarreal performance, Ian, was
excellent.
Excellent.
But I don't think could Stevie Gerrard no cope with his mentality?
Possibly. I bet fucking Steven Gerrard's dealt with fucking Egypt in the past.
Bonkers, aye. But no to Kyle's level.
No to Kyle's level?
No to Kyle's level. I don't think he ended at Liverpool. I'm trying to think back Liverpool players now.
Craig Bellamy was taking fucking golf clubs to players' heads.
Aye. But he's a fucking nutter.
Aye.
He is a fucking wrongin', that boy.
He's a wrongin'. Oh, he's a wrongin'.
Wrongin', that one. So, we're going to start the season up front with Jermaine Defoe, Alfredo Morelos.
And another.
And another.
Yeah. Zach Rudden? Possibly.
Possibly.
I think there were stages last year when we had the big man-child playing, you know, in the semi-final, where we could have had a Hasty or a Rudden.
Man-child?
Aye.
Oh, is that?
Big fucking...
Peed?
Aye. I'd like to play for football team, for Rangers in the football team, for the football team.
He whose name cannot be mentioned in the hairy jobbie ever.
No,
Just don't mention his name. No, he can't. I think that's the performance that tilted the big guy over the edge. That whole week after that, just every second word was a swear word. You just couldn't. You alright, Colin? No.
Nah,
Beep 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 beep.
I know that did sound like Morse code, but you know, is there other? Is there that game? The first, you know, I look at the first 10 minutes and go, we're not getting beat here today.
Yeah.
I done it with Motherwell as well. We're not getting beat here today. We are going to fucking destroy this team. And 80 minutes later, we've just been fucking beat.
Aye, but a very
Average.
one-dimensional,
Yes.
very average Aberdeen side.
That'll not happen this year.
No, that won't happen this year. I think, as you say, looking at the
Normal
training
service
videos,
will be resumed this
looking
year.
at the training videos of this season, that is a very hungry-looking Rangers side. Every training session, every video, every movement, every drill, every shot at goal is with purpose. Every pass, every tackle. You're watching the friendly last week against Oxford. You're watching the game against St Joseph's. St Joseph's playing in a terrible park. Rangers took a wee 20 minutes, half an hour to get into the game. Just find their feet.
Just find their feet. Just
And then the gaffer went, go and get them, guys.
aye. It was
And we
exactly. Just take the stabilisers off, boys. Just fucking play like you've been playing.
Play like you've been training.
Aye.
Yeah.
You know, Jack pops up with the volley, and big Ojo just starts taking the piss like he done against Oxford, and
How many goals is Ojo going to score and off the post this season?
off the post. You need to say a third of his goals will be in off the post.
A third of his goals and off the post.
I think Ojo will score 11 goals.
11? I think he's going more than that.
You think?
I think he'll score more than that. Aye. Even in the league where they're going to try and kick him to death every week. He said, I'm used to that.
You'll know. I don't. When you see the boy, I don't think he's not a player that's going to go down
Oh, no.
like an Ajaria. That's going to go down and
No.
roll about.
Yeah.
He's a guy that'd rather take a wee nibble and
Yeah.
still keep going,
Still keep going.
or he's too quick. And last week against Oxford, it was Keystone Cops, mate.
That move in the middle of the park was
Aye.
just...
When they're running each other, you're going off. Ashton! Honestly.
Professional football players shouldn't do that.
No.
Do you think the manager was sitting on the sidelines going, oh, fucking redneck, blow a whistle in there. I'm getting home.
No.
Boss, get a bus.
Aye. Empty the water bottles, we're going here. Empty the water bottles down the cyber, we're going here.
That's a good signing.
Aye.
That boy. And again, I see why Liverpool signed him on another 5-year contract. I can see, and no this year, maybe no next year, but definitely the third year. I think he's gonna. If he,
You'd never know, Ian. Well, we don't know. We've said before we don't know what's happened with Kent, but Kent's gone straight into the Liverpool pre-season side.
yes, and he's playing very well by all accounts.
Well, I've heard in all accounts that he couldn't be arsed the other night there against Tranmere. But again, that's maybe just Rangers supporters just saying, oh, look at him. He only beat one man instead of 3. He can't be arsed. Can't be arsed playing for that side. He's already say he likes Glasgow better than Liverpool.
12 million. No, he's not a 12 million player. No.
You know,
He's more about the 4.
now, the boy Ojo has been, is this his 6th loan or something?
Yeah.
He's had a lot of loans, but look at the
So had Kent.
so it's Kent, but look at all the young Chelsea players. They've had numerous loans.
Yeah.
You know, numerous. I saw why they did it inside.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think players coming to Glasgow, Ajaria didn't work.
No.
And again, the boy's a good player. absolutely great player, but
I would say bang average, Ian. I never saw it.
I don't think he really showed it for us, but it was Matey Davies' mentality.
I think so.
I think he wants to be a Premiership player and playing Premiership games and stuff like that.
I really don't think he will.
I don't think he will either, to be honest. And I think it's a flaw with the boy. He would rather play in an empty stadium for a Premiership club than play in a full stadium against Celtic with Rangers.
Look at the world beater Patrick Roberts. I don't like speaking about them, but well, he's
20
going to play
million,
for
20 million or
20
something.
million, something.
20 million.
But he's got a loan to Norwich, isn't he?
Is that where he is?
Norwich. So he's going to be a Premiership whipping boys. I don't know if he'll start.
No, we'll start there, mate.
His Championship level is his
Aye.
fucking level.
But again, that's Man City able to buy potential, realise it's no potential, but still loan it out and make money off it.
Oh Christ, aye. That's what Chelsea did that way too.
Right? So they're nothing but high class hookers.
That way there.
That's what they are. High class
Aye.
hookers. Is Shea Ojo a high class hooker? I don't think so.
Like Joanna Lumley out of Shirley Valentine.
Aye.
Aye.
Joanna Lumley's lovely, but high class hooker.
Oh, what?
I'd be searching my pockets.
I don't think you've got enough for Joanna Lumley. Well, you've got enough for fucking Shirley Valentine.
Look enough for Bob Valentine, you talking about? Fucking Shirley Valentine. Fucking hell.
Right, anyway.
Not a pot to piss in.
Us going into negotiations.
We're saying Ojo's going to be a success. Jordan Jones will be a success. Jake Hasty, I believe, will be a success, and I think he'll grow this season. Morelos, we both believe will be away. He will be
I
away.
think he will be. Yeah. Who'll be the surprise?
Greg Docherty will be the surprise this season.
Hope so.
I think Greg Docherty's.
I just think he needs that goal under his belt.
I think so. I think today. I think Greg
I know
will
he
score
scored
today.
against Oxford. Did he? No.
No, he didn't.
No, Mansfield.
Mansfield.
But he's not scored
Nah.
in front of the crowd, isn't he?
Aye,
And I
Brooks.
think
he needs
that's,
it.
I think he needs it.
He needs it. I agree. I think Greg Docherty this season will just really kick on.
But you know, when he was playing when we signed him in January, and he was playing some of the games, I thought some of his touches, he was doing wee hidden passes, and you know, certainly the boy's got a talent, and I know he had these 50 games last year for Shrewsbury, but I really would have liked him to have had that training up here.
Aye. Working with the team in the squad.
Working with this team, working with a squad. I think that would have been advantageous to him.
I still think watching him now, the boy is just, he's settled and he's happy and he's playing with a smile.
He's
And I think he'll improve this season. That midfield, I mean, your starting midfield, as we've seen it against St Joseph's, was Stevie Davis, Glenn
Jack.
Kamara and Ryan Jack.
Yeah.
Now, they are the midfield that strolled the second half of last season.
Yeah.
Strolled it. And again, they're going to have to be on their A game every week, because there's now midfielders sitting in Joe Aribo, Greg Docherty, sitting waiting to take their place there, saying, guys, I'm breathing down your neck.
aye.
You know, and the first sign of a dip in form, the first wee niggling injury, you know, it's not, I would just take a painkiller injection and play it. No, you'll know. No, Docherty's in, or Aribo's in, or Aribo's going to start, and then it's a different type of game we need, but they need an attacking formation today, so Aribo will play Stevie
We
Davis
certainly have
just sitting
options, Ian.
Aye. But the thing is it. We've bought options,
Aye.
and that's. I don't even think we had the options last season.
No.
You know, so the good bit is
We haven't even mentioned Greg Stewart.
Greg. Do you know I was actually going to get to Greg Stewart last?
Oh, were you though?
Because we were getting to
Were you though?
the strikers bit, and you're saying who's going to be your strikers, and you're saying it's Morelos, it's going to be Defoe, and I was going to tell you about my nightmare I had about Defoe. Start of the season, Rangers were absolutely blowing everybody to bits. The English transfer window was shut, and Bournemouth took him back, and I was gutted. And I was on the phone to Bournemouth going, you can't do this.
You were on the phone to Bournemouth?
I was on the phone to him. I phoned the board and I went, you can't do this. And said, but it's part of the
And they let you
contract."
through?
Aye. He said, well, is it big one? And I says, you can't do this. It's not right.
I can guarantee you when they got past the the star and the hash button, mate.
No. Press 3 for English, I think it was when I got through. You know, it reminds us of the trip to Blackpool. We're starting outside, you can't get in with Rangers tops on. So we just get stripped in the middle of the car park in front of the security boy, put different t-shirts on, walk back up, and the guy went, "You're still not getting in."
You're still not getting in. You showed a lot of guts that night, mate.
Thanks, Mucker.
Cheers. You're welcome.
So, aye, that happened. They took Jermaine Defoe back the last day of the transfer window, and there was uproar. I was absolutely devastated, and you know, I'm not putting that out into the atmosphere because if fucking Bournemouth even dare, if they even dare, I don't think they will. But
no.
But that leaves us with the most improved, Greg Docherty. I think that's who's going to have a big season with us. But the player who's been berated even worse than Jordan Jones on social media and in the papers is Greg Stewart. Very underrated. Very underrated.
I always liked him.
Aye, I've always liked him, I know.
And Dundee, I thought, what a player that is. He always seemed a wee bit dangerous and a wee bit direct. And he went down a... I just thought there was always an option prior to now to buy him, or to loan him, and we never done it.
The Scott Allen and Jamie Walker thing for Edinburgh. Scott Allen for Hibs. Hibs no way we're going to sell. You know what he done. Jamie Walker wanted to come. Hearts wouldn't sell him.
But he was doing Birmingham, mate, and he came. Still, I would still have thought we would be a better proposition to him than Aberdeen.
Who was the manager of Rangers when he went to Birmingham? Warburton?
No.
Cassinia?
McCoist.
Has he been
McCoist? Aye.
Has he been away that long to Birmingham? Aye. Been out on loan that length of time?
I'm sure he was.
Wow. Right, we'll research that, we'll look into that for later on, but wow, that's amazing. But again, the famous one for us. Who could McCoist have signed? And didn't he? And decided to re-sign Kyle Hutton. Scott Allen. Correct. Scott Allen for nothing.
Absolutely.
And decided not to sign Scott Allen and renew Kyle Hutton's contract.
Because he was good at darts and his girlfriend was pregnant.
Cheers, Ali.
Aye.
See, that's what we're talking about. A totally different regime now. There's a totally different ethos behind the club. You know, we're run by a proper board.
Again, Danny Wilson goes to Hearts. Surely could have went to us first.
Aye, I agree.
But again, Danny showed that he didn't really want to be here anyway.
Is it Oxford he went to?
Is it?
Aye, Oxford.
What?
Aye.
What, for
America? He's back.
Oxford?
He's back to Oxford.
So he wasn't there last week then?
No, he wasn't. I'm sure I read it was Oxford United he's back to.
See, Lewis McLeod's went to Wigan.
Yeah, good signing for Wigan.
Oh, aye, definitely.
You know, hope the wee man's injury worries clear up and he gets a good run at it, because that's a good laddie. You know, a lot of Rangers fans, so we could be doing with him the now, but could we? I don't know.
Again, he's still got a lot to prove, I think, Ian.
Yeah, I agree. So, Greggy Stewart, I think, is going to be a really important player for us this season.
Oh, I think he's
a big player.
Showed what he...
Yeah.
I think what I saw him, mate, he's been playing with the shackles off.
Yes, very much
which is
so.
Always a good thing, you know.
Yeah.
Last week, I know Andy Little wasn't berating him.
No.
When he went in for that header, you know, because that isn't his game.
No,
but
right.
When he cut inside, and I don't think he had a right to score for that angle.
No, he didn't. I don't think the keeper was expecting him to shoot for that angle,
no.
To be fair. And I think that's why he took that. That's why it was good, because he took the guesswork out it. The keeper was expecting a cross ball into the box over the defenders, and the shot was
just bang, there you go.
You know, direct, as you say.
Take that out the flu.
Right, big man, that is now 1:20, and you've got a couple of bottles of beer to open and get.
Hey, I'm alright.
Cracked into number 2. I'm with Faye Peroni. There you go.
King of beers.
And that'll just about wrap up the Hairy Jobbie podcast, the first ever Hairy Jobbie podcast. Hopefully, if we can get this worked out, there will be more. There'll be more podcasts coming in The other boys for the Jobbie will be here, John and Davey, and their input is going to be absolutely vital going forward. When it's just me and the big man in here, it's always fun and carry on, but when the other two are in as well, it's euphorias.
Chaos.
And there will be videos being released, I'm sure, is some of the stuff that goes on. So thanks very much for listening to the Hairy Jobbie podcast.
Thanks for our 13,600 followers on Twitter. It's very, very fucking appreciated. Looking at our nonsense every single day.
Absolutely. It is funny though, and to be able to interact with so many fantastic people is brilliant.
And
so
if you want a wee shout out, well, of course we will. Just put your name down in a wee tweet and we'll shout you out the next time we're here.
Shout out, Twitter shout out. I think we'll do things like tweet of the week as well. We'll read out tweet of the week, and they'll get a say.
Oh, aye.
They'll get a shout out on the pod. We'll read tweet of the week. So whoever's got the funniest or most impressive tweet or the most apt tweet, and we think it's the best tweet of the week, we'll read it out and put it on the podcast for you. So, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, that just about concludes it for today. And we hope you enjoyed listening, and we will catch you